Hey, welcome surf fishing fans. I'm out at the barn today dealing with an issue, but I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to share with you a technique that I use while surf fishing that I think will help you be more efficient and effective. So while I'm dealing with this, why don't you watch this video and I'll catch up with you later. Well, the technique I told you about is one that's going to help you eliminate water while at the same time locating actively feeding fish. And I'm going to use my diagram here to help me explain. Down here is our beach, and these three black circles represent our sand spikes. Between this black line and this black line, this area is our trough. And I've broke it down into three zones. Zone 3 next to the sandbar, Zone 2 right in the middle, and Zone 1 is right next to the beach. And this area up here is our sandbar, and this of course is over the sandbar or the outside. So simply what I do is I'll start with the rod on the right and I'll cast it 15-20 degrees to the right all the way out to the sandbar. The middle rod, I'll cast it right in the middle of the trough in Zone 2, and rod 1 will go in Zone 1 right next to the beach. Now I'm going to wait 10 minutes, and if I haven't gotten any bites, I'm going to move them. I'm going to move rod 1 into Zone 2, but I'm not just going to reel it in 10 yards or so and drop it. What I want to do is reel it in a little bit slower so that sinker drags on the bottom. It hits shells, kicks up sediment, so it's making noise and vibration. That's going to help those fish zone in on my presentation. And so rod 2, I'm going to reel that into Zone 1, and rod 3 over here on the left, I'm going to reel it all the way in and then cast it out next to the sandbar. Once again, I'm going to wait approximately 10 minutes and repeat. Rod 1 will be reeled into next to the beach. Rod 2 will be reeled all the way in and then cast out to the sandbar. And rod 3 will be reeled into Zone 2. And within about 30 minutes, I've covered all three zones with three baits in different locations. And let's say, I haven't caught anything. Well, then I have two options. One, I can reel in everything, pack up, and move down the beach, a couple hundred yards to my next spot, or go to a whole new beach altogether. Or I can reel in all three rods, cast them over the sandbar, and see if there's actively feeding fish out there in a little deeper water. But let's say we do catch one, and it's out here on rod 3 right next to the sandbar. Well, that's easy enough. What I do is I reel in the other two rods and cast them out to Zone 3 next to the sandbar where I know there's actively feeding fish. Now the bite may, slow down after an hour or so. Let's say the tide's coming in, now the water's deeper, and everything that was on the sandbar, all the, crabs and clams and stuff now have already been washed into Zone 3 and the fish have gotten them. But up here in Zone 1, the water could be, waist deep now, and the waves have come up on the beach and have drug food back in to this zone, and now the fish that were out here are now in Zone 1, actively feeding. Don't skip Zone 1. That's a huge mistake. Hey, well, welcome back to the barn, surf fishing fans. When you're on the beach, just don't cast a line out there and wait for the fish to, come to you. Actively search for them. You'll have much better luck and enjoy your time there so much better. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And as always, take somebody fishing with you so they can enjoy this awesome sport of ours. And until next time, I'm Mr. Dave, out.